Hello, Veteran 021 here, welcome back, and this is Final Fantasy IV, The After Years. In this episode, we're gonna explore Kaipo, and what the hell? What have you done to Yang? Where have you hidden him? I haven't hidden him anywhere. What's your goddamn problem? You took Yang from us? Okay, so yeah, we're supposed to run from this battle. We're not supposed to fight the Sylphs, which is fine, I guess. So we'll just leave them alone for now. But they are very distraught over not finding Yang, I guess. So what chill? I don't see any chill. What are you talking about? You're talking about the chill from the moon? Wow, how is it that the weapon and armor shops of this town aren't all like closed up and everything? That's weird. Oh well. Is the inn closed up? No, you can actually go inside the inn. Why is it in other villages and towns they don't let you inside the different, houses and buildings, but in this town they let you? Oh wait, yeah, maybe it's because we kind of have to go inside something. Oh, look at that, we can buy spider silks here. Well, whatever. For some reason I was thinking in the final chapter you wouldn't have the ability to buy spider silks. Or maybe when we actually go to the moon we can't buy any more spider silks. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Homemade hot tea. A drink to warm my bones? What the hell? Oh, they're talking about it being so cold because the sun isn't out. Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense. The desert would probably become a very cold place because there's nothing to trap heat. Yeah, I wasn't really thinking about that. That actually kind of makes sense. How about that? Whoa. The hell? Yes, Man in Black has Tella's approval then, or something. Whatever, that was weird. Man, but Golbez is like, oh my god, I remember that old man. He tried to... Well, he dropped meteors on my head. It wasn't cool. It's a very bad experience. What the fuck? I don't want harps. Oh, that shit. Well, I guess I don't mind harps since Spoonie will be a permanent character, but I don't want those harps. Those harps are garbage. And look at that, it's Yang and Ursula. Father and his child staggered into town a while ago. I've never seen either of them before. They're recuperating inside right now. Wow, look at this. Scholarly... Oh yeah, Harley, okay. Yeah, that's who they were talking about. Wow. Sounds like they've been through some tough times, man. Yeesh. Ursula. Yeah, there's nothing we can do right now. What, you've never met? Alright, so we found out that Yang and Ursula are sick here in Kaipo, so now we're gonna head to Fabul and well, maybe tell Yang's wife about it, maybe tell the Duke Consort. You know, stuff we gotta do. So let's do it. Alright. Let us in. Yeah, the Sylphs have been laying siege to the castle. A bunch of fucking pixies. You monks are a bunch of fucking wusses, man. You can't even handle some pixies. You know, I should throw in like a Harry Potter clip of the Chamber of Secrets. You know that one part where the pixies are flying around the classroom causing all these problems and shit? Those kind of pixies, yeah. But these pixies, I mean, shit, all they're doing is they're not doing anything. They're just wandering around going, Yang! We have to save Yang! So yeah, there's Sylphs flying around here. Just ignore them. Don't even bother messing with them. But isn't that hilarious? So if they're searching, then why don't they search? They're just hanging around doing nothing. They're not doing anything. What are they doing right now? They're just flying around attacking people randomly. They don't even care. They're just like, you took Yang from us! Okay, elemental claws if you care about... In fact, how am I doing on those? Maybe I should pick up a few just to be, you know, safe. You never know, I might need some of those elemental claws. That equipment is yeah, the equipment is garbage. Garbage equipment. So is there anything over here of interest other than a save point and some item shops? How many Phoenix Stones? I don't know. I'll get a few more Phoenix Stones, I suppose. I do plan on fighting Flan Princesses or Pink Puffs later on, so I'll have plenty of gil for items and stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother saving. I can wait. So let's explore the castle of Fabul. There is a small tale that we can find somewhere in this castle. I believe it's going to be in the East Tower, from what I remember reading. We get a cross. Here's the curse status and bronze hourglass. All right. Great thing about the hourglass items is Well, stop normally is only a single targeting spell, but the bronze, silver, and gold hourglasses are multi-targeting. They work on all enemies on the screen. So even with the stop spell, I mean, if you want to stop all the enemies on the screen in a pinch, you can with hourglass items. So yeah, they're really good. I mean, they're especially good in the DS version, or you know, hard mode version of the iOS 3D version of the game, but they're still good in other versions of Final Fantasy IV and in this game because of that reason. They're multi-targeting, whereas the actual spell, you know, is just single. And I think it's pretty expensive to cast as well. I think it's like 40 magic points just to cast stop, I think. I could be wrong about that. Don't quote me on that, but I think it is. Alright, so let's go to the East Tower. Safe and sound? Well, they're definitely safe and sound, but they're not doing too good right now. They're a little sick. Princess Ursula. Ooh, he's dreaming about Ursula. She is pretty... Yeah, she's kind of cute, though. I will give him that, so I don't blame him. She's kind of a cutie. I like her dress. Kind of like those Asian dresses. Or, not, well... I shouldn't generalize it like that. I think that dress is Chinese, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that, though. Alright, there's gotta be a freaking small tail somewhere. Ah, here we go. There's our small tail. So yeah, only 2 more left to find. There should be one in the village of Agard in the observatory area, and the last one is actually in a rocky area in the Eblon Cave. But yeah, I'll be getting those later, obviously. Alright, now that we've got the small tail, let's go talk to the Duke Consort and Yang's wife, the Queen, I guess. Sheila. I don't know, I just like calling her Yang's wife. Why do they have to give her a name? Especially for those of us that have played the first game and, you know, playing Final Fantasy IV the after years for the first time, and we're like, who the fuck is Sheila? Where's Yang's wife at? We're like, oh, Sheila is Yang's wife. And then the Duke Consort, he doesn't look anything like the Duke Consort sprite in the older versions of the game doesn't look like a king. So you're thinking to yourself, well, who the fuck is this guy? Who is this Duke Consort guy? Yeah, we need your frying pan. Well, he's not alive and well. He's sick. He's alive, yeah, but he's not doing too good. What's she gonna give us? Alright, she gives us a frying pan. And she gives us a ladle for Ursula. Alright. What, no knife? Yeah, come on, man, give us a knife. Oh man, come on. You don't have more knives. But yeah, that's kind of a joke for the first game, how Yang's wife gives you a knife or whatever after you whack him on the head. You know what? I just realized something. I've already recorded this, but I don't think I've posted it yet. But yeah, I actually think I forgot to go back and get that knife from Yang's wife. Oh well. It doesn't matter. You don't need it. I don't use the throw command in that game anyways. I mean, I use it in like the 2D iterations, but Yeah, I don't use it in the 3D versions of Final Fantasy IV. There's better options. I like giving Edge abilities like Cry and Bard Song and, you know, other stuff. Ooh, a new enemy. This guy is going to die. I remember fighting these guys on the moon. Ow! What the fuck? Hurry up and kill this thing. Jeez, I didn't think you'd hit that hard. Christ. And we leveled up the band a little bit. That's nice. Alright. So let's go to the infirmary home, or whatever the hell this house is up here, and let's whack Yang over the head. Good stuff. Wake up, damn it. So this is retarded. I mean, he's like really sick. And he's probably got some weird virus. Yet hitting him over the head with a frying pan is actually curing him. Yeah, sit down and relax. Yeah, you do it, Rydia. What the fuck? Oh, look at that, it's the Sylphs. Hey, Sylphs. Yang, you were willing to risk your life for the sake of your child. As much as it pains me to say it, you are far stronger than any of us. Thanks to you, we have finally returned to normal. What? What are they? What? Huh? Whatever. And the Sylphs have returned to Rydia. Yay! Whatever. Yeah, eventually. Yeah, so Yang and Ursula are in the airship, and yeah, Kane just got his ass kicked by Cecil. Wow. Yeah, I think we'll find out what happens with these characters in the next episode. This is Veteran 021. I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.